Dan and Andrew here with Salt River Patrol playing Blue at Red. This is match 1 of our league. This hand is a little sketchy. We're missing a color, but it's kind of like a mulligan to 6 because we have the Revelation in our hand. We are on the draw, so I'm inclined to keep it. That could be wrong. The hand's a little slow, but we have remand for whatever they're doing. And if they're playing something that wants to go wide, we have Electrolyze. Thoughts?
I'd say that's a spot-on assessment, Dan.
I don't think we'll necessarily have a better 6, so I'm inclined to keep.
I think we have, like you said, a couple good things early, a couple good things late. We just need some lands.
And we're on the draw.
And we have probably 2 ways to get into them.
Yeah.
So we'll keep.
Yeah, I hate you. It's fine.
How about those sideboard Blessed Alliances?
Right. Alright, it's time to go, I guess.
We need to get to these cryptic commands, that's for sure.
Well, Remit and Logic Knot should do a little bit of work here. I mean, Electrolyze will kill a Spirit Dancer, but unfortunately we're not on the play. It's a little awkward that this is our first match. Yeah, that one's actually fine as far as enchantments they're going to put on their duders go. I figure we just get a Steam Vents here.
You want to crack it?
I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, yeah, just leave it uncracked. I mean, if we're going to die, we're going to die, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But now, I feel like we're kind of hedged into getting Sacred Foundry. Just so we can cast spells in our hand.
We do need triple blue.
Yeah, well, most of the lands in the deck do produce blue. We also have, I mean, depending on what they do, if they try and jam something, we can Logic Knot it for 1. I mean, that's a little miserable, but I mean, I hear 4 Spike's a decent card. Yeah, that's fine.
Let you go.
I mean, unless you want to remand it. Yeah, we might as well cycle the remand. We're going to get really punished if they have land Daybreak Coronet, but I mean, like, the chances of us winning this game, I would get the Sacred Foundry here. It lets you cast Lightning Bolt, so Lightning Bolt's not going to be great, but it's going to kill a core Spirit Dancer, which is how they're going to bury us. That's a reasonable card. Too bad it's not a land. Yeah. Well, that's awkward. We have to discard this Revelation. I would bury a Cryptic here. Yeah, I would discard a Cryptic. If we can get to the Revelation, it's going to win us the game. I mean, it's 6 of one, half a dozen the other, I think.
No, tremendous amount of pressure at the moment. That's good.
Yeah. This Supreme Verdict is going to be great if we can mana leak any Totem Armor.
Pure gas. 2 2s and 1 1s.
Yeah, well, I really hope they fetch a Dryad Arbor when we get our 4th land. I would Lightning Bolt them to nullify discards. That Lightning Bolt's not going to be good for a ton else. Yeah, that's also not going to be great, but whatever. Dryad Arbor, come on, 1 time us. Damn it. Okay. I mean, we're probably going to lose this game, but we feel really bad at the way we lost it. I mean, 1 more land and we should be able to, like, be okay. Like, their clock is super light right now. Hey, it casts a card, sort of. I mean, to be fair, Electrolyze, we'll go down to 4, Electrolyze them. If we can hit a fetch land, we won't die to a Supreme, if we Supreme Verdict, maybe?
Until you find that jerk off who's playing Heroic Intervention.
Yeah, that's fine. That one's slightly less okay. Hold on, is that lethal? Yeah, that's lethal. Yeah, yeah. Fack. I didn't cuss. There was an A. That's my justification, kids.
You two beat your heart out. Alright.
Lamp.
White mana.
Trollol. Hey, We still get to cast Cryptic. We're not dead. We sure aren't dead. Play the land and pass. So what you're going to do here is you're going to Ghost Quarter your island. Float a blue, Ghost Quarter the island, get a second island to cast Cryptic. And then you just kind of F6 on everything except for like Totem Armor. Ugh. I would counter that and tap their field. Hope they have nothing else. Yep, now you want to Ghost Quarter your basic island, because you need to keep double white, and I don't want it. And Ghost Quartering your Sulfurfall seems very meh. Yes, please. That's not when you should click no on. Counter. Tap. Not one I generally use. Hopefully they just hope...
Wish we had that second Cryptic right now.
Yeah, well, mistakes were made. I would just concede here and go to game 2. Well, that was a bit awkward. So, I like Blessed Alliance. I actually do like Negate. I like Wear Tear, of course. I like one Negate. One Negate. I like Wear Tear. I like a second Negate on the play. Sometimes Keranos is god-awful. I would shave an Electrolyze, and I would shave a Lightning Bolt and 2 Paths. Spell Snare is still good because it hits Daybreak Coronet and Spirit Dancer. I mean, there's an argument to cutting a Rev, but I mean, we're at 60 right now. I don't like over-sideboarding for this matchup because one of the traps you can get into is boarding like your D-Sphere plus your Negates plus your Soulfires, and then you just don't draw like a counter spell for like the relevant thing. Anger's fine, but like Supreme Verdict's just better because if they put 2 things like Anger the Gods trades.
Pass hitting Dryad Arbor? What are we not gonna have the Lightning Bolt for the Dryad Arbor?
I mean, sometimes they bring in things like Thalia. I mean, fine. Like, I guess we could try it. I don't see a ton of harm in it. I'd rather bring in one. I'd rather bring the click at that point because at least it clocks them. Yeah, we'll be on the play. His hand is awful. Hand is fine. I mean, it's not great, but we get a Scrying, we can cast a Mana Leak and run the play. Like, you have a ton of red sources. Like, here's one of the problems. Your mana is going to cooperate because the mana in this deck is better than it looks on the surface, and, like, you have to keep some hands like this because going to 5 is awful. Like, a 5-card hand is not going to look better than this. You're already on 5 because you can't cast Anger. Like, any fetch land will turn on your Lightning Helix. Like, again, the problem is apparently we can't draw lands in our 25 land deck. I mean, that's a little awkward. Oh, we were supposed to shave a remand for us click.
Oops.
Yeah, well, what are we going to do?
Probably lose.
Well, I mean, this deck isn't tuned to beat Bogles because Bogles kind of got pushed out of the meta by Death Shadow. Death Shadow's just a tick faster. So, like, I keep editing the deck based on what the meta looks like, and, I mean, sometimes you just get got because people are playing a deck you're not prepared for. Like, there's no EEs in my board right now, either. Yeah, keep. Bottom. And just Elephant untapped, go. Like, this matchup is so bad when you're not playing EEs. Or really anything relevant, and it's really unlucky that our opponent just has Bogles on 1 every game. I mean, I guess they run 8 of them, but... yeah, yep. So basically, the way that I like to play these games is I like to let them resolve basically anything they want except a Daybreak Coronet or, like, a Keen Sense or some sort of card advantage. Mostly because, like, I'm cool trading off a Snapcaster for one of their guys, essentially, like... It wouldn't be the worst idea to just ambush Viper if they don't do anything, because like if they path it, that lets us get red mana, and it gets us a step closer to Cryptic. I mean, they'd have to like just attack with their 1/1 for me to do that.
Also important to note, Dan, we're ahead on the clock.
I hate you. For the record, for any of those who have any indication that we may be friends, we are not. In no way, shape, or form are any of us actually friends. That's probably mana leakable because it's going to scale. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Not great, but fine. It'd be nice to draw lands. This is the kind of deck that would rather flood than get mana screwed. So there's an argument to playing the 26 land, but the 26 land is generally just like a tech edge. So there's no real actual incentive to play a 26 land most of the time. But now we're just going to get browned by a Bogles deck because we can't hit our land drops. So I mean, like, I guess it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Man. Well, that's reasonable. There's still not a whole lot we can do. I would be inclined to like fetch a Steam Vents tapped, or maybe even like, depending on what they do, just like shoot a Helix at their dome or something. Yeah, I mean the Rancor at this point doesn't matter. Like, we already can't deal with the guys, so like adding another thing to their threat is kind of irrelevant. I actually don't like that play personally because it means if they actually don't, if this doesn't go all the way, then like they're kind of tipping their hand, I guess. But
at least you get the Rancor back. That's the one reason to play the Rancor.
Well, sure, but like, I don't know. I would just get a Steam Vents tapped here. This way, any land off the top will cast Cryptic, or not. But we're probably not dead because we have a Lightning Helix here. So, yeah, I would just Helix them. I guess the Rancor's problematic if we were planning on trying to bust this Snapcaster. It's just
pro-human, pro-creatures.
Oh, I guess that's that. Well, whatever. Wow, fuck you too, deck. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you next round, folks.